What's happening, everyone? Welcome in and welcome back to Away the Stream. We're doing a little Liverpool v Everton watch along at the minute. The Merseyside derby. Saturday morning, well, going into the afternoon, kick-off. How is this one going to play out? Normally, to be honest with you, and I'm going to get battered today by maybe some Liverpool and Everton fans, I never find these games flipping exciting to watch. Sometimes it's the same as like Sunderland v Newcastle. The derby games, I don't know. Do they normally produce spectacular games? Or is it more cagey affairs? But anyway, Siler, straight in there. How you doing, Siler? Gibby, second in as well. Welcome in, lads. Yeah, we've got the match on here. Liverpool v Everton. You've got to say Liverpool are heavy favourites. Insulted Siler, I know. I'm just saying though, I can't remember the last time I've watched a Merseyside derby where I thought that was a hell of a game. That was a hell of a game. I don't know. Hopefully this is the one. This is the one. So Ekatike gets the nod over Isaac. How do you feel about that, Siler? Happy with that? And I wonder what sort of reception our own Jordan Pickford gets as well. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. I'm just trying... What's the recent head-to-heads? Let's have a look. Previous meetings. So here it is. Here it is. And it's not favouring Everton at all when you go through all of these head-to-heads. The previous meetings in all competitions, by the way, there's been 205 games played. Liverpool, 83 wins. Everton, 54. And there's been 68 draws. Now, to be honest with you, it is stacked in a Liverpool win. But it's a derby game. A derby game. But anyway, the last previous seasons, you've had a 1-0 Liverpool win. You've had a 2-2 draw. And you've had an Everton 2-0 win over Liverpool back in April 24. But anyway, let's see. Let's see. But yeah, David Moyes, us Sunderland fans, to be honest with you, he's not a favourite of ours. Now, I do know a lot of Everton fans will be pleased with what he's doing. He's turned the club around a little bit. They're getting results. But I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to see Everton sitting in here or is Everton going to play on a little bit of a front foot. Does Moyes like to do that? Let's see anyway. Yeah, it's normally dominant at Anfield, isn't it, Siler? Gibby, hope we win today against Chelsea. Gibby, I'm going to be streaming that one as well, to be honest with you. I'm going to put the... Man U v Chelsea game on as well. I'm going to stream that one. So what I'll do is I'll do the Liverpool Everton game here. I'm going to have a little break, something to eat, and then maybe just watch a couple of the 3 o'clock kickoffs myself. Then we will be going back live for the Man United Chelsea game. And then after that, this is a monumental day, and you can tell Beth's away. We're here for the weekend, can't you? Then after that, a slight little break, refresh, get sorted, maybe something else to eat again, and then boom, back on for Warzone later on. So, Siler, I don't know what your plans are later on. I don't know if you want to hop on later on tonight. See if Bez can hop on. But here we go. Merseyside derby about to kick off. I enjoyed the Liverpool Atletico game during the week. Had a little bit of spice. Love to see Simeone getting wound up. You know what I mean? He's an absolute raj packet, that lad. But it was good fun. It was good fun. And what I like about Simeone, he wears his heart on his sleeve. He does. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and he likes to. You can tell he lives and breathes every moment of the football game, and probably that's why. His teams that he builds, they want to play for him. Gibby, I was laughing at Newcastle getting beat. To be honest with you, I watched the game, and don't get us wrong, I was hoping for a Barca win. Of course, I was hoping for a Barca win. But I tell you what, mind, first 15, 20 minutes, if Newcastle had took those chances they had, you never know how that game might have panned out. But as the game went on, Barcelona's quality, it was night and day. It was literally night and day. They were just so much superior in midfield than Newcastle. Is it Pedri in the centre of midfield, or Pedro or Pedri or whatever? He was unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then them 2 goals from Rashford. Jeez. What strikes they were. Sila, I think someone is the highest paid. Simeone is the highest paid manager in the world. Well, how long has he been there now? It's a decade plus he's been there, isn't it? Decade plus he's been there. But anyway, yep. So there we go. There's some little key facts. Both playing a similar formation. I wonder how Grealish performs today, because they're pinning a lot of the hopes on Grealish this season. Gibby, you wish United still had Rashford. Do you know what it is though, Gibby? I'll be honest with you. You know, sometimes in football, it's best for both parties if you part ways. And I think at the minute, Rashford leaving suits Man United and suits Marcus Rashford as well, because you could quite clearly see something was not right with Rashford and Man United. He was definitely playing within himself at Man United. So for me, yes, ability when he's on song and he's in the right space and he's playing well. And of course, Marcus Rashford for any club will be an asset. But you know what? I just think he's a player where I don't think he can give you it consistently. And currently at the minute, Man United need players who are going to come in, week out and perform. And I don't think he will. And it's been proven, hence why Amarin's wanting to get him out there. But anyway, that's just the way that is. Rashford is only going to walk and jog. Exactly, Siler. His heart's not in it for some reason at Man United. It's best for both parties if that went its separate ways. But like what I say there to Gibby, I do think he's a quality player when he wants to be. But I don't think he's got a big heart. But anyway, Liverpool on the break here. Salah with a little bit, just under hit ball. Try to bend it into the front post, into the 6-yard box. But anyway, that's my thoughts about our old Marcus Rashford. But I tell you what though, Jesus, his goals on Thursday night. Woof, his header and the shot was out of this world. I'm going to turn. Come on, man. Mine's gone. Turn that down. What's your predictions? What's your predictions for the match, Siler? Pickford's got a game on his hands today, mind. He's going to get absolutely tortured off the Liverpool fans. But he's the type of player who sometimes I think he thrives on it. 3-1 Liverpool, Gibby. Hopefully 4-0, Siler. What do you make of Carrickers? Siler over Robertson? What's your thoughts? Do you think he's a bit temperamental? Oh. spicy up to now, isn't it? Spicy. Liking this. I'm liking this. Lads, thank you very much for hopping in though. Siler, Gibby, do appreciate it. Anybody else who hops in, all we're doing, we're just having a bit of crack while we watch the football. Talk about your clubs, even if you're just not Liverpool or even Everton. Anything football related. Anything sport related, to be honest with you. I tell you what. Slot's got two decent strikers on his hands now, like. Ah. Liverpool had a great break there. To be honest, I thought he had a good game against Atletico. And I think that Kirkes, however you pronounce it. He's just got to watch himself because I know he had to be. Who was it he got dragged off? Because he got that yellow the other week. But anyway, Liverpool on the break. Just tippy-tapping it around the edge of Everton's box. Everton compact at the minute. See, this is what I don't like about modern-day football. This here. It's like the game... referee. It's like the game's played at a good pace in and around like when you're breaking out. But as soon as you get possession and you get to someone's box, then it's just two banks of four to like pass round. And that's the bit that I find like boring. Oh, chance. Oh. But yeah, I was surprised, like, Ekatiki and Isaac. Someone's going to be unhappy there, like. Why? Give him that, man. Anyway, let's have a look here. Lucas thinks Slobbersley is going to be player of the season for the Premier League. That's who he's got his eye on for him. I think Beto's got a tough game on his hands today. Like, he's just going to be having to have one of those thankless tasks of just leading the line, trying to hit them on the break, closing down, etc. Because I don't think he's going to get a lot of rare quality interim. It's goal kick, surely. I think Isaac will sometimes get played on the left if he's not rotating. I mean, he needs to get himself match fit as well. I know he'll have been training, but that whole saga with Newcastle and not playing, etc., and I don't know, all of the hate he'll have been getting and stuff, he just needs a few weeks just to get his mind back into a proper professional state. But yeah, not a bad start from Liverpool. Everton defending well, though. Organised. They're going to be organised with their boys. They'll be organised. Will it be exciting to watch this season? Who knows? But they've had a good start of the season, Everton. Here we go. break on for Liverpool. He should have released that. Not moving the ball quick enough there, to be honest with you. I'll tell you what, he's a decent player. And Die, or whatever he's called, he's tricky, him, like. Tricky. Oh. It's in. Oh, what a goal. Gravenbach, what a goal that was. What a ball from Salah. And what a first-time finish that was. Unbelievable. That's quality, that, mind. 1-0. 1-0. Great ball from Salah. He's wasteful sometimes. But wow, what a ball that was. Just a nice dink over, and he hit it first time. Back across Pickford. I don't even think he can get anywhere near that, to be honest with you. Never a foul. Won the ball. Just, it's easy. Oh, who's his runner? He's let him run on. Who was it in midfield for Everton? He's just let him run through. Not marking him, just jogging back. I mean, that's a great finish, by the way. Absolutely great finish. Advantage Liverpool. Everton now need to come out. It's just, maybe he's cocked up their game plan. Cody! What's happening? This isn't Sunderland, I know. We're just going to do watch-alongs. We've got a big day today, Cooney. I'm going to do the derby here. We're going to have some dinner and a break. 5:30, Chelsea v Man United. Another break. Some food. Warzone stream. I was telling the lads, you can tell that Beth's away. I've got the house to myself, so why not? That was a great goal, by the way. But running from midfield not being picked up, it's criminal. It's criminal. You can be as organised as you want, but sometimes self-discipline there. His runner's gone. He's got to bust a gut to at least track him. Who was it, number 27? Who was it? Gay. Trezeguet, whatever he's called. Anyway, the break's on again. This could be... He's Liverpool's best player, him. And Die. He's Liverpool's best player up to now. But I was Cooney. Siler, are you watching the game, Siler? It's a big 5-10 minutes here then for Everton. They've just got to compose themselves here now because Liverpool have had a couple of breaks since the goal, which could have extended their lead. But that's the perfect start for Liverpool. Goal in the first 10 minutes. Coney's good. Flicking between the football and the F1. What is it? Practice session, or is it the qualifying today? Qualifying today, yep. Practice is normally a Friday, isn't it? You're playing with toys. Honestly, that is a great goal, by the way. Love it. He's had the vision to know exactly where to put that. Qualifying today. Where's it at, Cooney, this one? We're in the go. That's never a foul. Never, ever a foul. He's just bigger and stronger than you, and you... Liverpool bossing this a little bit, eh? Like, Azerbaijan. Money. Coney. Money talks, doesn't it? Lucas has been watching the F1 this season, like. He's been well into it. I'm expecting it to be in this stream, but it's telling me that Lucas Ward is not out of bed yet. At the minute, Liverpool just look... They just look more athletic. The press seems to be working. Everton just haven't got a second on the ball. Poor mistakes as well. Tough for this, Everton. Cheaper to go to Azerbaijan than Silverstone. I know. I've been to Silverstone once. And it was the Friday practice session. Oh, Salah with a chance. Just put it over the bar. Try to bend it in. His infamous cut in. Bent it. Just over. But yeah, me and Beth went down to... I can't remember how long ago it was now. Loved it. Had a great time. The weather was crap. It was raining. The weather was crap. But honestly, the cars, the sound, the cars, it was tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. And that was on a Friday. That was on the one of the practice sessions. And it was tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. So I can only imagine the atmosphere on a race day. But the only issue I've got, I stopped following it for a while. Not the issue, really, because it's been like that forever and a day. There's always been some cars are better, etc., and this, that, and the other. But it's the dominance sometimes where some cars are just way out. Are you going as there? Right, yep, I'm going to send Izzy a list because Beth's away for the weekend. And on, what day are we on? Wednesday night, I went to go and get some milk. Tire pressure light came on. And you know what, right? I'm not being funny. I knew straight away. Because when I drove on the drive the other day in Beth's car, I did notice something on my tire, but we normally get little bits of gravel in the little thread bits. Got out the car, looked. There's a big, massive nail in my car. Gutted. So I need to get that sorted, to be honest with you. Cooney, I went to Silverstone. Mistook Ralph or Michael Schumacher. He wasn't impressed. Rubens Barrichello pissed himself with laughter. Oh, I know. Poor Michael Schumacher, though. Right, I'm just going to quickly text Izzy what we want. Izzy, you know the chickens that I get from Asda? You know, the FaceTime is when you get there, right? In the chicken, wait, I'll say a chicken. Right, FaceTime is when you get there. So I'll text you the other stuff. Here, in the drawer. IRL as the shopping stream. Incoming, honestly, I will. I'll FaceTime. Oh, Izzy. Hey. We'll do that, Izzy. You'll probably get more views than this. Isabel walking around Asda, picking up a chicken. She's going to, when she FaceTimes, when she gets there, I will put it on here. We'll stream that when you're in Asda. And I'll tell you which chicken I want for tomorrow. Right. The pizzas, the create your own ones in Asda. Get about 2 or 3. One that you want, if you want one. So like a spicy Mexican one. Yeah. The vegetable ones are really nice, I think, sometimes. Veg one. And then whatever pizza you want. Buns. Now, the buns, don't the Warburton ones, but some nice soft ones. And there's some... yeah. You know which ones I mean? Yeah? Supermarket sweep with your host, Izzy. She's got to fully send a trolley into a large stack of cans and then leg it. That's tell you what else you can get us as well. Some Guinness. Yep, I'll put that on there. That will be funny as out that. Spicy pizza. Oh, honest. Get the bigger ones though. Get the spicy one. If they've got them, the bigger size one, right? I'm doing it, Guinness. So buns, chicken. See if there's any fries. If you want any fries. I used to love supermarket sweep. It was class, wasn't it? Listen, Gibby, it's a Saturday. You've always got to have a bit of spice on a Saturday somewhere, whether it's even in your Chinese or an Indian or a kebab that you get with your chili sauce and stuff. Saturday, is there enough or not? Yeah? Is there enough for two? Right there, that's fine then. Buns, pizza, Guinness, chicken. Do you want any? I'm going to do chicken tomorrow. Do you want any roast potatoes, Yorkshire puddings? Is there any of them in the freezer? If there is, we'll find with that then. No whiskey, like Gary? Whiskey's coming into play very soon, Gibby. I'm very, my mind works in a crazy way. I associate certain times with certain things, and I don't like to do certain times. It's mad. I don't know why that happens to me. But whiskey is associated to autumn, winter. And I find it difficult to drink whiskey in spring and summer. That's crazy, isn't it? As the pizzas are decent, Cooney. Saying that, I'm up a ladder at the moment filling some non-decorative holes I made, running cable for security cameras. Saturday jobs, Cooney. I've got a filter that I need to put in on my tap. That's a job that I've got to do today, but I think I might do that job tomorrow, to be honest with you, because it's sport all day here today for me. Buns, pizza, Mexican, big one, vegetable one, and a pizza for you. Guinness, chicken. Any other little gonna get any desserty type things from the desserty aisle? Get me a banoffee pie. Banoffee pie. I'm a whiskey connoisseur. Only alcohol you drink. Oh, nice, Gibby. Like I say, that was in. Oh, Barca 1-2-1. Yep. Bun, right. Banoffee pie. Anything you want. Any little chocolate? Might as well. Listen, Beth's away. We're going for a big time here, everyone. Big time, aren't we, Easy? Get some chocolate. Let you decide. I think that's it, to be honest with you. Oh, tell you what to get. Get some chicken pieces, chicken thighs from the hot bit. Yeah? Take £1. Right, I've sent you that. Take some cash for the food as well. Right? I don't know, take about that and then just bring the change. You're going to at least help Izzy bring the shopping in. I will. It keeps out about it. See, what the trade-off for Izzy going and doing the shopping, obviously, because I can't, because my car tyre's knackered, is she gets a full tank of petrol. I said I'll pay her to fill up. If I didn't have the football tomorrow, I'd have come up for the house party, Cody. Exactly. It's going to be rocking 8 tonight. Yeah? Right. See you in a bit. Right, anyway, back to the game there. We've had a little bit of supermarket sweep madness. I'm going to text. Where's the bang? I thought the bang might have. Just texting the bang. So what is the fixtures this weekend? Let's go. Let's talk about a couple of the fixtures anyway. Liverpool. Oh, Pickford. Do I not like that? Right. Today's fixtures. Brighton v Spurs. What we thinking there, everyone? What we thinking there? I know what Cooney's going to say. I know exactly what Cooney's going to say. Do you know what, right? I am leaning towards Brighton because Tommy's playing. And I'm hoping he's in the squad, which I think he will be. And I'd love to see him get on and get his first Premier League goal. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see it. Brighton always. Exactly, Cooney. Exactly. Siler, Brighton 2-1. Right, moving on to Burnley, Forest. I think Burnley will beat them. I think Forest. I don't know. I don't know. They're a footy team this season, aren't they? Like a strange sacking. I mean, he publicly had a go. Grealish with a nice turn. Breaks on A for Everton. Breaks on A for Everton. Oh, he's put it over. Dewsbury Hall had a great chance there. Again, created by Jack Grealish. He's Everton's creator at the minute. He's got to hit the target. He's got to hit the target. He's got to hit the target. I watched it, Cooney. I watched it. It was a poor game. It was a poor game. I do think technically though. Oof. Ooh, hello there. Fouled. Yellow card. You knew he was going to give a yellow there straight away. It was a little bit of a naff game, wasn't it? But anyway, Burnley, Forest, what's your thoughts on that, everyone? How do you think Big Ange will do there? Scott Parker, I'll have them absolutely well-organised. A well-organised team. Defensive first, counter-attacking football. Will that play right into Burnley's hands the way Forest play? Because Ange likes to play 19 up front, doesn't he? And the next one for me, this is a big game, this. This is a big game for Potter. Ange's poo also, Burnley every time. This is a massive, massive, massive game. Right back's playing him on. Oh, what a finish. 2-0. 2-0, as Silas said. Ekatike, great goal. That's what strikers do. Feed them the ball. Finish it. 2-0, Everton. I need a fixture without any Spurs connections to be less biased. It's coming up. We'll just talk about this goal and then we'll move on to the next fixture. It's too easy in the midfield. I feel as though in central midfield. Liverpool. I mean, there. That gear in right back playing him on in centre midfield. He's just jogging. Look at him. He's had a stinker. The central midfield's losing Everton this game here. They're not mobile enough. They're not closing down. They're not getting. It's too easy. That's a great finish, by the way. He's megged Pickford. He's absolutely megged him. A little bit of a toe pokey, like. It's weird. He's like hit it with his inside of his foot, but toe poked it a bit. It's a great finish, that. 2-0 Liverpool. Mountain to climb A for Everton. I cannot see them getting back into this game, to be honest with you. You never know. But anyway, moving on to the fixtures. Great goal, by the way. Ekatiki on form in the Premier League. This could be a capitulation from Everton if they don't switch on here before half-time. Anyway, moving on to the fixtures. West Ham Palace. This is a massive game for Potter. A massive game from Potter. We had Palace at the weekend. Again, they're very well organised as well with a bit of quality. We had a good game against them. I mean, we battered West Ham 3-0, to be honest, at the Stadium of Light. And I know they've been battered a few times this season, West Ham. But I don't know. It's a strange fixture, that one, West Ham Palace. You've got to go Palace. If Palace get a victory here, if Palace get a result, is that the end of Potter? Will they act swiftly? Siler's got Palace winning by 3 or 4. It's a game West Ham need to win, which could, like you say, could play right into Crystal Palace's hands. But they're so... I don't know. There's a vibe at West Ham at the minute, isn't there? There's a vibe there. It just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. Probably go a Palace win as well. Next game, this is a big game for both teams here. They're all big games, really, to be honest with you. The ones we've been talking about there. But this is big because this is teams who more than likely this season will be there or thereabouts fighting for to stay out of the relegation zone. And it's Wolverhampton Wanderers v Leeds United. What's your thoughts on that one? What's your thoughts? Leeds need to pick up some points here. I think they can. Hasn't been right at West Ham for a long time. Even when Moyes was there and won in Europe. I know. I've said it before, right? West Ham, and I'm sorry to any West Ham fans if you stumble across this, but I've never really warmed to West Ham. I don't know why. It's like a club, I think. Their expectations for a club that's never won out. Like, and demand certain players and like, why? Maybe it's because they're back to like the 50s, 60s, etc. I don't know. But that's just my take on West Ham. They've never really been one of my favourite clubs, to be honest with you. West Ham need to go back down to the conference, Cody says, along with Chelsea. But anyway, what do you think? Will the Wolves Leeds to shade it? Siler, Cooney says. Siler, what do you think? Gibby, if you're still there, what do you think?
Oh, broke.
The bang!
Evening, afternoon,
Here
whatever
he
we're at.
is. We've got a special co-commentator. Chat, we've got the one and only Tony Bang.
Evening, everyone, afternoon.
We're just
I've
discussing...
been watching its game hour already, isn't it?
I think it's game over, aye. We're discussing the fixtures and we're up to Leeds. Wolves v Leeds.
Big one for Wolves. They need something.
They do.
And if they don't get anything from this, you really fear for them, don't you?
Well, I think these are going to be... I mean, like ourselves at the minute, I'm not being arrogant to go, we're not going to be in the relegation zone, right? We're going to be... It's going to be tough. However...
Yeah, big time.
This is a big game for both teams. I mean, would you take a draw?
I'd say a draw. I feel it's going to be a draw. But, like you say, you never know what happens on the day, do you?
Have you got the chat up, Tony?
Yeah, chat's up. Hang on.
Right, Coney's asking how you doing. The bang.
Hey, Coney. Not too bad, man. How are you? Long time no speak. Siler's gone for the lead. Leeds are away, though, aren't they?
Leeds 1-0 win. Siler's gone for. Cody says the bang has tactically waited until the game is over so he can open a bottle of the good stuff. He's off to watch the rugby in a bit. Local
I'm
rugby.
off to watch the rugby. I'm only at half time and then I'm going to have a shower and get ready. Go and watch the rugby. Local rugby.
Chance for Beto there. Couldn't control it. No, Tony. Yes, Mickey. Mickey. The plan today, for me,
That's what we do for me.
is Liverpool, Everton. Something to read. Gather me thoughts. Man United, Man United, Chelsea later on, and
Big
then
game.
after Man United, Chelsea, something else to eat again, and then bang, we're streaming Warzone. It's a fucking cracking day today.
Kind of whack it.
Mickey, you're getting soaked. It's awful.
Well,
I got
I'll-
soaked
well,
walking the dog.
well,
Where? He's getting soaked. What are you doing, like? Are you swimming or something, or?
Shooting it down. I got wet walking the dog earlier on. It's rainy in the northeast today.
It is raining in the northeast. I was going to do a concrete walk, but I didn't. I went on the grass and everything. So poor Obi had to be towel dried. He hates it as well, you know.
Oh, yeah. August isn't a big fan of the towel.
Yeah.
Where he got it big time when he came in.
Golf is
The
no
tiles
good
are
in this
filthy.
weather, lads. Is that where you're at, Mickey? I thought you were... So you're not away in the caravan. You're away golfing. Where you're at?
Be all right.
Burnley Forest,
Burnley first. No, I wouldn't watch that.
West Ham Palace, and Wolves Leeds.
I think Brighton Spurs is the one that stands out.
Brighton Spurs. Hope Tommy gets on.
He hasn't made him making the squad, I don't think.
He was in the squad last week.
What was he? Has he made it in?
Tommy.
Yeah.
I'm saying I was talking to... I didn't know if I told you I was talking to Martin, didn't he? He got injured on pre-season.
Did he?
And then he came back from injury. And then in training, what's he called? What's his name? They're the main man for
on
them.
the wing.
Yeah.
I can't remember. What's the Brighton winger called, Dan? What's the Brighton winger? Matoma.
Matoma. He took the ball off him as he was about to shoot, and he shot still and booted him back in the leg. He had to go for another scan, so it set him back. And then he got back into the squad, scored his goal against...
He's going to do well. I'm telling you.
and then, but then he thought he was going to be in.
Coney saying hello, Dan.
Hi, Gooney, you alright?
Dan says hello, Coney.
Mick sent the wife and the kids to the caravan class. I'm down Leeds.
Just local rugby, Horden Rugby Club. My mate's son plays for them, and it's becoming like a little thing. I'm a vice president of Horden and Petley Rugby Club.
Vice president, Tony.
Yeah.
He's vice to the president.
You only have to pay 20 quid for it, and you just get like a laminated card, and that's it. I was expecting a parking spot, free beers,
Oh, nah?
the special chair. None of it, guys. I was very disappointed.
Terrible. You guys
down
going
to
to
the
come down
Emirates.
to the Emirates? I'm going to try to, Coney. I'm going to try to come... There's two games.
Tickets
Well,
are like rocky. Oh, shit,
to be honest with you, I'm trying to get some tickets for the Chelsea game because it's on Lucas's birthday. Chelsea away. So I'm trying to get tickets for Chelsea away because I want to go down and fight them all.
Everton are playing some decent stuff here.
They're coming back into it, but they need a goal to give them any hope.
Oh, they need to go before half time, big time. Oh, nice.
That's a penalty. I'm being
Have a look.
I'm being facetious there, but how can you just push someone and elbow someone even when the game hasn't, like, even if he thinks it's fun and
Even if he thinks it's fun. What's up with referee? I thought it was fun.
But Coney, yeah, Arsenal game I'd like to go to away. Chelsea, and I hate to say it as well, I'd like to go to the Spurs stadium just to have a look at that. Getting an away ticket to come to you will be impossible, but I'll try. It's like a closed mafia away ticket allocation. To be honest,
all Premier League clubs.
it's similar to Sunderland, to be honest with you. Say, back in the day,
You have to have loyalty points and everything.
for a few years through work, we had a box through work, and you got guaranteed, if you wanted them, 20 tickets, away tickets.
Really?
If you just
20?
needed,
That's
you
a
just,
lot.
You didn't take them all, but you could,
Yeah.
and you just used to just ring them up and say, yeah, we want our allocation. They weren't included with your
To
box.
be fair,
You still
so
had
you
to pay
should
for
for the
them.
money you pay. Yeah, I
Well,
know,
yeah.
but for the money you pay, you should be getting stuff like that.
You got your tickets. So we could go to any game. We didn't need to build up loyalty points or anything like that. It was just a case of, yeah, we'll have the tickets for that away game. Thank you. Yeah, we'll have the tickets for that. And then because we had so many years of doing that and I didn't buy them through the club, build up loyalty, I've got no loyalty.
Yeah.
Like for saying I've been to loads of away games. And so Now it's a case of maybe he's contacting a couple of the lads who sometimes gets them and see if we can get some. I need to try and sort out some Chelsea game tickets for Lucas for his birthday.
Should be able to get some, surely.
Coney says Spurs Stadium is good, but still a toilet. I'll be at Spurs for the Jets v
I think
Broncos.
the Spurs Stadium's one to go to. Like, I think it's pretty good, isn't it? Say the Stadium of Lights had some upgrades with the buy your own beers thing in the wall they've got now. Self-service, wow. Cashless. So
Cody, that would be good.
A few Villa fans kicking off that they can't spend cash. And apparently when they go into the stadium, they get, like, if you've got a mobile phone battery charger and stuff, they take them off you.
Really?
I don't know why. Yeah. And if you're going on a away match, you're probably going to likely to take like a battery charger.
Of course you will. You'll be running out of juice.
Before. Yeah, like, them like things that you sit power banks, yeah. Oh,
Tony, we might take you up on that, to be honest with you. Have you played though, Mickey? Have you finished your game?
I don't like playing when it's wet. I prefer the rain to the window.
Cody, I'm just getting your pictures of the Spurs. I tell you what though, I mean, I know you're Arsenal. I know you're on. It's a swear word. But the stadium does look canny. Spurs Stadium. And I know you'll not admit that, Coney, so I'll not ask you to elaborate.
It looks amazing as well, doesn't it? All stadium's coming out now, making the Stadium of Light look a little bit tardy now.
They need a goal here, Everton, If they can get they're losing the midfield. That's where they're losing, Tony.
Yeah. Well, Liverpool are just controlling it, and they're allowing Everton the ball, but there's not really threatening.
It's the lad in the middle, that Gay, or whatever he's called. What's he called? The lad for Everton. Anyway, the lad in midfield for Everton. I'd fall for nearly both the goals, to be honest with you.
Well, I'll keep it.
We'll let you know when a ticket comes through. Been a few times. Stadium is state of the art. Wi-Fi everywhere. Can't fault it, bar it being in a shithole. And I can say that as I grew up in that area. Well, Coney, well, a lot of people do say that going through that area is.
So what you up to, Coney? How is life?
Handball? Must admit, like Everton are having a spell here, Tony.
Yeah, well, like you say, I think Liverpool are 2-0 up. It's always a dangerous scoreline, isn't it? 2-0.
Well, it's like Barcelona, Newcastle during the week. Cruising 2-0. That little goal gave Newcastle that little glimmer of hope, didn't it?
Back in it.
But anyway, we're going to move on here. So we've had Wolves and Leeds. We've talked about that a little bit. The 5:30 kickoff, which I will be covering, by the way. Man United v Chelsea. How are we seeing that go?
I can only see a Chelsea win, got to be honest.
Tony's going to go Chelsea.
I think Man United they're not a team. They're not a team. Individuals playing in a system that doesn't suit them. Inflexible manager. I think Man United are in trouble if they don't get rid of him. He's got, 38 points in 38 games? That is a relegation form. That is true, Cooney, as well. Who knows what Chelsea team will turn up.
That's what I think. It's a tale of who's bothered on the day. It's weird, isn't it? Do you know what though? From a Chelsea point of view, I can see them turning Man United over. I can see them turning them over because there's something at the minute at Man United, right?
Well, if they're going to continue with Ferdinand in the midfield, they're going to leak goals because he doesn't do the defensive side of the role.
Well, we were just talking about it the other week. the other week, last night. I think it was just before you came on. You might have even been on, Tony, right? But sometimes your best player is your worst player, right? And the team, I think, would be much better without him in it. That sounds ridiculous.
No, yeah, you were saying that, yeah.
You know what I mean? That sounds ridiculous, right? But they might play as a team, if you know what I mean. That is piss poor.
They're in the wrong positions. I mean, he's playing Ahmad as a wing back. That makes no sense. He's trying to show on people into different bits. The players that have signed it. He's bought how much was that Chesko? 80 million. He's only had one game.
I know. He needs to play. Put it that way. He needs to be on. He needs to play. You know, they need to
spend an £80 million on someone. But then again, if you're watching Liverpool here, how's Isaac getting in?
Why, Ekatike now is
Ekatike looks really, really good. Like
I like him.
And can you play both of them?
Well, that's why I thought.
Apparently, Siler might tell us this. Did Ekatike say if he knew Isaac was going to Liverpool, he wouldn't have signed?
Silas says if they start Fernandez, it is already game over. Do you know what? And I agree there.
Scored there. I'm a little bit behind, probably Garner.
Half time. It was shite. It was a piss poor effort from him.
Very poor.
He's the one I'm talking about there. He has cost. You watch the goals back. I think he's been at fault for both goals.
That's a poor shot. It's awful. We'll see them back at half time. But no, I mean Liverpool. What are they? Will this be 5 from 5? And I don't even think Liverpool's got out of first gear yet.
Nah.
Have they been tested yet?
I mean, I was quite impressed with the Newcastle game.
The
reason why I was impressed with the Newcastle game was because they showed what champions do. They just stuck in that game. They stayed in the game, and then they found a way to win at the end.
Yeah, there was a bit of spice in
that. Do you know what I mean? I enjoyed that game. Thought it was a good game. Cooney says, Fernandez is so useless. Rap man needs a cat in the team to chase him off. He's just... I just think sometimes it's not worked, and he's been a part of that problem, right? He's a part of the problem. He ain't the solution. He's a part of the problem. And I think his attitude, the way he comes across, and I do think he's got quality in him. Don't get us wrong. I do think he can score goals. I think he's got quality in him. But sometimes that quality taken out of the team and allowing people to maybe play without him having a go, because you can see him having a go at them.
Oh, this is the problem. Who else have they got?
Well, you're right, but play Manu or play a different midfield altogether.
Yeah.
It cannot do
no
worse.
He shouldn't be in the midfield.
It cannot do no worse.
Why did they sign, who is it, Kuna, is it Cunha? Who plays in the same role as him? It's like their transfer policy was ridiculous. They signed Mbuemo, who plays pretty much where Ahmad plays. Ahmad was one of their best players last year. And Fernandez as well. Why are they not signing where they've been really weak? Centre or midfield? Centre defence? You know, they haven't fixed the parts of the squad they needed to fix. They've bought extra players where they didn't need them.
But playing Luke Shaw in a 3-man defence, marking Haaland against City.
I know, he's Glee, wasn't he?
What do you think was going to happen there? Hands. Like, you know, when you're prepping all week, this is where the manager needs to get a bit of criticism in mind. What was he thinking prepping all week with that in mind?
If we can criticise the manager, I think he's weak as piss. He's a terrible manager. He's the way he speaks to the press is crap. Mm-hmm. He doesn't exude any confidence. And he's saying sometimes, I'm really down in this job. What are you doing? You're manager of Manchester United.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You've got to be like, we're going to go out there, we're going to sort this, we're going to, you know what I mean? You need to be a bit of confidence, be a leader. He comes across to me as an absolute fucking wet wipe. Mm-hmm. He's got naught about him for me. How he is manager of Manchester United. I know, he had a good CV going into it and things work well for him, but he is out of his depth. Sometimes things are just too big for people. And for me, this is far too big of a job for him.
You're probably right. You
They need to
probably...
go and get Ancelotti. I don't know where he's at the minute.
He's gone to Brazil.
Oh, he's the Brazil manager. That would be the one I would go and get. He's the kind of bloke who would handle Man United.
Do you know who I think... I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a clear out needed, though. You're right as well. Does he really exhume Man United? Like, does he...
Of course he doesn't.
Do you know what I mean? It's like...
I watch him, and he's, to me, a lower-level Premier League manager with a Brentford or a something
Fulham,
like that. Yeah, Fulham, something like that. No offence to those clubs, because they're both very good clubs. But, I mean, Man United is another league. It's just the size of Man United. It's like when David Moyes went there. You know, when they were set on the overlap and he was coming on the plane, he couldn't... was it...
Ferdinand and whatever you were saying.
Sort of said. You could see it in his eyes. It was just like he'd never seen anything like this. It was too big for him. You've got to be a huge personality and a tough fucking bastard.
What managers out there for them at the minute? You know what I mean? Who can they attract?
I would go. They haven't had
at the minute,
so I would get Ancelotti in.
I just don't know who they'll attract though, because they needed.
Well, this is it. They're not. I mean, they'll always attract because they're Man United.
They needed to win the Europa League last year. They had to have won that to get them into that Champions League. They had to have won that. That was a... He spoke about today. I listened to an interview on Sky. They gambled on that. They gambled a lot on that European run. They gambled on it to get into the Champions League to try and it's fucking backfired.
Well, yeah.
They're not...
didn't it? It was a shit game, that as well. Kelly says, meanwhile in the F1, 2 red flags. That mean it's sending off? I don't really watch the F1. It's one thing. I used to like it as a kid, but I can't get away with it now. Do you watch it?
I don't watch it anymore. I used to watch it religiously as a kid through the Mansell era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Coulthard, Villeneuve, Schumacher, Damon Hill, you know, Alain Prost, all of them, like, working all the way through there. And then when it just started to become like the Vettel era and just one team dominating constantly, and all, I just thought, I didn't like this anymore.
I think they've spruced it up a bit, but I don't know how. Kenny will probably be a better talker on the F1.
Lucas is enjoying it. He watches it quite a bit. I'm going to go through some stats here.
Mm-hmm.
Out of everybody, right? Liverpool have scored 2 goals, obviously. Pickford hasn't had a save to make other than pick the ball out the net.
No, I don't think he has.
Alisson's had more.
Clinical, like, isn't it?
Hey, watch the runner. He's come from midfield here. Yeah, I knew it was Gay. I told you, he's at fault for the goal. He hasn't broke a sweat. Watch this, Tony, when it comes on. Watch him for the first goal. He's ambling back. Now, they're saying about Tarkovsky, the centre-half, right? He's been pulled across to him. That's a midfield runner. That should have been the midfielder following him back.
Oh, you've got to track. That's where Man United come undone with Bruno on it. He doesn't track. You've got to track. I mean, in this league, you cannot let people run like.
Nah. Gustav wins sending cars into the barriers. Jesus.
Wow. Where's it at? All that like, County?
Azerbaijan. Yeah, here, watch again, though. Gear. Watch him. 27. 27, Gear. Look at him. Look at him, though.
Sticks his arm out, though. To be fair, that's an incredible finish, like, guys. You've got to give him credit for that.
I've spoke about that, but what I'm saying is they're losing the midfield. Look how far away he was from McAllister. Right, look how far away Gear was, though. Like, from... And then...
Well, who's the 5? The 5's maybe come out of position a bit much there.
It's a hell of a finish. Listen, that is top quality.
That finish is unreal.
It's a great finish. The touch and bang. Touch, bang.
It's spinning away from him as well.
I know. He's megged him. He opened the door and let him through midfield whilst offering a plate of Ferrero Rochers. He did.
I think he did. But the centre-half, I don't know why he's out so far left. They've got to leave that to the midfielders. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that's... They've been coached this week that he's got to get over and help the left back or what, but
Right.
He leaves a massive gap in between them there, like.
Maybe Dan can explain this, right? Because it's lost on me. I might need to do some research here. But how and what is this XG, and how do they come to the conclusion of the numbers in it? What does it mean? Expected goals?
Expected goals.
But why though? From what?
I'm guessing it's from chances and stuff like that.
But what though?
That
Like
number
what?
5 had a stinker for the second goal, by the way, as well.
Who's number 5 for them?
He's just doing out. He's just absolutely doing nothing. Who's
Kane.
the 5 for?
Michael Kane.
Kane. Terrible.
Poor midfield. They're losing the midfield. Everton were losing the midfield there.
Yeah.
Him being pulled out. My theory about Kane there, though, Tony, is if that midfield was touch tight, right? He might have been able to keep his shape, but because he had to be dragged out. Right, wait there. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Supermarket sweep. Isabel is in Asda. She's there. Say hi to the stream, Izzy.
You've got to realise.
Say hi.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Are you down the chicken aisle? What are you doing first?
Are you down the chicken aisle?
Right, okay. Well, just get one of the, like, text. Right, what's them ones? What's that one at the front?
That's American style sizzler.
Yeah, get that one. Get that one. And then get...
That one.
What's that in? What does that say?
The meaty one.
Well, which... No, get the sizzler. I want the sizzler.
Is that the only one you want?
Get the sizzler.
Aye, and then you get one and get a smaller veggie one. Yeah? And don't forget a bag of Haribo for Bezza. Yeah, Cody, you're right there. Currently, down the pizza aisle, live as that.
Live supermarket sweep. What is going on?
It's the
Don't forget
future,
a
Tony.
bag of Haribo for Bezza. What, just one bag? Christ, Bez's snack shelf at home must be
Chicken
like an
thighs,
island
is he?
Asda.
That's for when you get in. Pizza's for a little bit later. Chicken for tomorrow. So chicken
It's
thighs.
sorted.
Any chicken
Right,
thighs?
guys, I'm gonna have to go. I need to go and have a quick shower.
Okay, Tone.
Well,
Good to
I'll
have
drop
you
back
in.
in. I might drop in tonight. I'll see if I get a chance.
Yeah, cool. No worry. All right, Tone.
okay.
See you
Take
later.
care.
Bye.
Cheers, everyone. Bye. Bye.
Right, Izzy, what's there?
There's any chicken thighs.
Right. Any...
Chicken drumstick.
Right, why, get some chicken drumsticks. Which ones?
Chinese style chicken drumstick.
And what? And right, just get them. Any sausages?
Wait, which? What?
Is there any cook sausages there?
No, there's like now.
Right, they'll do.
What chicken do you want?
Not from there. You need to go down the proper chicken aisle where they haven't been cooked. So go back. Not that one. Keep going. Nate, oh, Cody. Right, so down. Yeah, down there. And it's where that man is. Right? There's a chicken, but it's got like a foil bottom. Are you in the chicken bit there, not? Right, wait, go to the chicken bit, not the pork bit. Right, so in there, it's in like a bag. And it's got like a foil on the bottom. Just shove them out the way, is he? So yeah, them ones there, that's in like the orangey yellow packaging. If there's any extra tasty or sage and onion, get that one. What's that in? Yeah, that one will do. Is it the large one, that? Yeah, it is. Right, yeah, get that. And then bread buns and everything, and jobs are good 'un. She's down the chicken aisle, everyone. Is she? Right, cool. Brilliant. Bye. Right, here we go. Jesus, that was quick. Second half. Big 45 for Everton here. Made a change. Barry. Barry. I wonder what the change they've made, because I wonder if he's in midfield. Who's coming up? Who's coming off? Beto off, Barry on, so they changed strikers. Oh, excuse me. They put Pickford up front, Neville Southall in goal. Hey, what a keeper he was, though, Neville Southall. Oh, man. I tell you what, man, Ekatiki's having a... You can definitely see he does not want to give this position up. That's class, man. I love that. Bit of flair. He needs to get away from the midfield there, man. Get yourself in that box where you can create a difference. Great goal. Won it, Siler. Great goal. Absolute quality, man. They finally got to, when I say strikers, like I'm talking straight down the middle, centre forward strikers. Two quality strikers to choose from, man. It's just keeping them happy now, isn't it? I mean, will he take them off after 60 minutes? And bring Isaac on? Will he play them both? Take my headphones off. Nobody on Discord, so... Anyway, who fancies a cup of tea? I'm going to go and make a cuppa. I'll be literally 2 minutes, everyone. Give us two ticks. There we go. Cup of tea and a cheek. I mean, I shouldn't. I should wait till he gets back. But I'm going to have my favourite little Snickers with my cup of tea and me birthday present. Father's Day, I can't remember. Little, look at that. Class. Little touches. Kept it in. Just got to get rid of it there, Pickford. See, they're losing the midfield battle. Losing the midfield battle. Few tackles going in now. See that? Where? Oh, it's a proper piss take. Tiny, isn't it? Tiny. Break was on there. Will Salah get his goal? Will Salah get his goal? That's the danger in it. I mean, 1-0's just like 2-0 sometimes. It's a dangerous scoreline. I think you probably will hit them on the break, though, Salah. Everton just starting to try and push on a bit. There, like there. With 37, who's 37 for Everton? Garner. He's just starting to put himself about a bit. Good little battle against McAllister. Salah for every goal can play off his weave. Ah. You can always tell Salah is dying to get on the ball here for his goal and try and bend one in. Ah. But yeah, tomorrow, Sunderland, we've got a big game tomorrow. Another test. Aston Villa at home. 2 o'clock kickoff. Is it on Sky? Pretty shit time to kick off 2 o'clock on a Sunday. Big game for Sunderland tomorrow. Big game. Can we keep the momentum going? Well, here we go. The hour mark's coming up, Isaac. Grealish was in there if he'd just getting his head up. Got to get him on the ball. Liverpool letting them in the game, you mind? When I say letting them, Everton are coming on here. This is what we're on about, the break. I could take A's in. Oh, he was in. Great block. Salah. What a touch. Feeble shot. There you go. That is Everton. Where Everton come undone there. Getting hit on the break. But you've got to gamble now. We've got to get back in the game. It's a good little battle, that. Great touch from Salah, but his shot was just piss poor. There's no way anyone's going to get a foul for that now after what happened to Fulham. Got to get that ball in the box, man. Earlier. Everton get the goal here. This is going to be a great finish to the game. This is a good battle here between these two. It's in! Game on! Game on! It's been coming. Woo! What a goal. Grealish. Grealish again. Causing the problems. Giving Bradley a little bit of not a hard time, because I think it's a good little duel between them two. That's a great goal, by the way. It's a great goal. Wow. Wow. Here we go. Typical Siler. Typical. That's a great goal. I've been criticising him this game. Just took his goal really well. He's been at fault. And I'd say he's been at fault majorly in one, a part of the problem in the second. He's making amends a goal. Wow. Here we go. This has been a little bit of a pattern for Liverpool this season. Comfortable and just Everton look. Get in, son. It's a fight now, It's a battle. It's going to be a battle. Right, Beth sent me a message. Beth's away with Ray. It's her birthday next Wednesday, but she's stopping down there, my mum's lodge. Huh? Well then, here we go. Double change. Showing up the midfield. Everton, we're just starting to get control in there. I'm still up a ladder, so missed the goal. But had you shouting from my trouser pocket. I'm surprised at taking McAllister off, like. But anyway, Jones this season's been playing well. Wow. This, you know what I was saying about the Merseyside derbies not really being... This has been a decent game. This has been a... He's been their main man, and he Grealish. Everton's main man this season. Get up, son. Stuck in your trouser pockets, Cody. Love it. Here we go, break. Oh, he didn't have the vision to see him. No, Chiesa on the bench is a disgrace. Something's going on there, Siler, because I rate him. He's a busy player. It's things happen around him, but... Do you think he's settled at Liverpool? Do you think he's actually settled at Liverpool? Or has he been injured last season? I don't know. Mrs. will say, I knew you had your brains down in that region, but didn't know it had a voice too. Corner. He came on and got us the winner versus Bournemouth, I know. Not even the Champions League squad. He mustn't be settled, is all I can say there. And he's looking for a move out of Liverpool. And he's hoping that maybe he's an Italian, one of the Champions League teams. Might be, possibly, I'm thinking ahead of you of why he might not even be in the squad. He is fit. Slaughter's kept him, even though he doesn't rate him. Oh, something's gone on then, hasn't it? Foul. Has anybody, Coney, I don't know if you have yet, have you watched the Matchroom documentary that was on Netflix? Eddie Hearn, Barry Hearn, and about their setup at Matchroom. Have you watched that yet? And Liverpool's just settled it back down again here now. Oh, well played, corner. I've not watched that one yet, but I did watch the WWE one on the plane. What do you give there? A throw in? Did expect him to come on round about the 60th minute. Took his goal well. That's a hell of a goal, that, like. Hell of a goal. Hey, Matt. Give him it. Going long, like. Say, you got to have a strike. Jeez. Oh! How? Please don't give that a foul. How can that be a foul on the goalkeeper? You can't even challenge for a ball these days now without a keeper getting it. Oh, fucking hell. Let's have a look. Well, could be a foul, or did he just... Ah, silly. Played. Broken him. Probably rightly so as well, to be honest. For my reputation once again. This is going to be a big 20 minutes in the Merseyside derby here, like. Everton knocking on the door. Grealish, the danger man. Can they get the equaliser? Or is Liverpool going to hit them on the break? Because I definitely think there's another goal. What's happened there? Corner. It's a bit little. I tell you what, right? This is a little bit of a throwback here because Everton. It's notable here when Pickford's getting the ball, he's not looking to pass it out. He's looking to hit it straight up front. Second balls, get them up the pitch, miss that midfield out. See if they can pick up the scraps. Pass it. He's the break. He's the fucking break. Oh, man. Vert's just... It hasn't happened for him yet, has it? Great tackle. Great tackle, though. That's the risk they're going to run here, though, Everton. Some might say. Some might say. Thought that was in there. Soft, very soft. Very, very soft. Any team news outlets? I want to see how Brighton. See if young Tommy. Has he made the squad? He is. He's on the. He's in the squad against Spurs. He's on the bench. I might stick the Brighton game on, actually. Is he going to go for goal? I think it's a little bit too far out from there. Got a technique like, hasn't he? Yeah, they're not looking to play football now, like out passing out from the back from the keeper. Get it up that pitch. Second balls. Like there. He's got to be better. The supermarket sweep back. Isaac. Here we go, chat. Supermarket sweeps back. And yeah. The shopper. Give me 2 ticks, everyone. 2 ticks. after this game. Right, we've got me chicken. Chinese chicken drumsticks. Be all over me face. Hmm? Be sending off here. Grealish is the most foul player in history, isn't he? What's this ref doing, like? Chinese chicken drumsticks. Can I bait them? Hmm? Fouled again? It was a foul. Clumsy. It wasn't like horrible foul, but it was a foul. Tepid, Siler. They were hot. They still got heat, but they're not boiling, but they're nice. Tell you what, Liverpool need to get the act of you, Siler. There. Referee's going to play a part here, I think, you know. Waste. Set him on his way. Derby Day goal. Offside. Mile off. Well, it didn't last two seconds. Haven't lasted 2 seconds. Siler, I don't know what I reckon of him, you know. 100 odd million for Vert. Liverpool, Everton. Go get Grealish back on the ball, Everton. I do think Liverpool will get a breakaway. Like this. Like that. Pickford! Samurai, ain't he? Do you think the Premier League's just caught him off guard a little bit to start off with? It's like that. 22 and new team. He play. I just think, yeah, he's not physical at the minute. I think he's going to have to work on that as he sets Zlobosai up. Oh, come on, easy, man. He is a young lad. You're right. And sometimes we forget about that with footballers. We just treat them as like commodities, and you forget some of these are young lads. Quick wash. Bloody burnt breaded chicken. That's well done, that one, isn't it? Nice. Oh, hit it with your right foot, Salah. Offside. Really? He's had a decent game, him. Put himself about, sharp, quick. Another young lad coming on. Alcaraz and Dibbling. Don't foul. Would you say about 10 minutes left? 5 minutes and then 5 minutes added on. Liverpool hold on. Hold on. And I just keep picking up the points. Work the line, man. Get out the way, ref. This is what you want, 1v1. Yeah. Nice little grandstand finish coming here. Keepers. Just got to get it to Grealish. And again, man. Too late. If we win and Arsenal lose tomorrow, the Arsenal TV fans will be Arteta out already. Arsenal have to be braver. And I don't know if Coney's still listening. Oh, Arsenal need to be braver when they're playing in the big games. Have to. They have to. Championship winning teams have to be brave. And I just think sometimes Arteta in the big games plays a very negative brand, and he's got some decent players there. Oof. That's the difference sometimes, I think, between teams that'll win it. Like Liverpool going to Arsenal. You're not going to see Liverpool camp out with 10 men on the edge of the box. I'm using that as an example, because who was it that played? Was it City before? And practically, I don't know if they were down to 10 men. I can't remember. But it just seems every big game, their first thought is not to get beat, instead of going for it. He bought the Pep Manager Kindle edition with the free preview and not the whole book. Just be brave, man. Be brave. Don't mind losing league titles. You go to an opposition and you get beat having a right go. But if you go to an opposition, you play for a draw, you get beat, that's on you. That's on you. That's on the manager. So it is looking, I mean, let's have a look at this table. We should have gone for it against Liverpool. One of their defenders was injured for 10 minutes before being subbed off. We never challenged them. That's me from the outside looking in, though, Siler, right? Coney as well. But in any walks of life, whether you're playing local league football, Premier League football, chance A for Liverpool. The best team overall. The table never really lies overall. And that tells you stories, though, all the way through. They won more games. They take chances in more games. They got those points over the course of the season, and they were better. Then you look at Arsenal and you think, well, you got X amount of points. How many did you drop? How many could have won? And you start analysing. I just think you're the best team, or you should be go for it. Go for it. Silly games as well. You're right. I mean, they're at the minute, as things currently stand, and I know Arsenal haven't played yet. Six points clear at the minute. 6 points. Tell you what, mine, Bournemouth are doing well, aren't they? Christ. Just looking at the table there, 4th, 9 points. I'll send you updates from the stadium tomorrow. Please do, Coney. Go, have a go. The blueprint has been set against Man City. Spurs showed you how to beat them. I had a go at them. They didn't allow them to play out from the back. Every time Man City had a goal kick, Spurs were camped out on the edge of their 18-yard box. Brave. They were brave and they won. If you play brave against Man City, I think you're in with a shout. Unless you're Man United, that is. Well, I think that's practically, this could be the last throw of the dice. Game over. Game over. Game over. 3 points to Liverpool. And a very, very, very even, tough game of football that. To be honest with you, I didn't really see Everton getting back into the game off the first 30 minutes of the game. Credit to Everton and David Moyes, must be said. He made some good changes. Liverpool are doing what Liverpool do, everyone. They're getting results. They're getting results. That's a big 3 points for Liverpool. Everton go away there, though. And they know they give Liverpool a decent game. A decent game. Pretty. Be interesting to see us test Donnarumma. He's a good keeper, him. A good keeper, but can you see past Liverpool this season, everyone? Can you see Grealish just being booked at the end of the game there for making his mouth go? Making his mouth go. He's just got to get off the pitch. To be honest with you, he had a good game, Grealish, as well. You can see he's going to be a key player for Everton this season. Like, if he gets injured or suspended or whatever it is, I don't see where the goals will come from for Everton. Everything really comes through Grealish. Ekatike, though, wow. What a finish. What a player he's going to be. What a player he's going to be. Is he going to eclipse... Is he going to eclipse Isaac? Good win, but it would be nice to see us win without conceding for once. True, Siley making it difficult, but winning games, though. It's ticked off. Yeah, you conceded. Ticked off. Merseyside derby, gone. Move on to next week. 3 points. So, right, everybody. Cheeky little 2-hour stream watching the match. I hope you've enjoyed it. Cooney, I hope it helped you get through your Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, odd jobs that you needed to do. It's always good, everyone. I love talking about football. It's always good to have a bit of football crack. Football crack. Yous all. Siler, thank you very much as well for stopping by and being interactive on the stream today. You, Cooney, and it was better than playing Warzone. It's good crack. What we'll have to do, though, is we'll just have to get people on Discord calls as well. So when we're watching it, we can have a bit of crack. That always helps with a bit of banter and stuff like that. But it's been great having you all in the chat. To Gibby as well, thank you very much. And to the other few who trickled in and dropped the like, I do appreciate it. We'll have a little bit of a break. Might even have a snooze. Who knows? And then it's back at around about 5:15 for the Man United v Chelsea game. You all enjoy the rest of the afternoon, and hopefully I'll see you in around about 5:15. Take it easy, everyone.